Hello, everyone. My name is Miranda. Thought I'd pull some cards. Welcome. If it's your first time, welcome back if you're returning. See what message Spirit wants me to deliver today. Start out with some Oracle cards. We'll see what's this about. I just was doing a random card pull just a few moments ago and got a love message, and so I started recording. Are we changing subjects? Defense mechanism. Oh, guards up. Hmm. So I read defense mechanism, and I think that this is talking about somebody else and maybe explaining some of their behavior. But what I felt was keep your guards up. Now is not the time to relax. There is something you will encounter, some sort of a challenge, a conflict. There's something going on. I ultimately feel as though you will be triumphant. It does not feel like I'm not perceiving it as a real threat. But I do feel like it's almost an ego thing. You would not want to encourage a person to wage war against you by letting them believe that they can win some, if that makes any sense. If somebody is trying to do something, you don't want the effects of that to show on the outside, because that would encourage them to keep going. So you want to be unaffected by anything that somebody is doing with the intention of harming you. So that's why you need to be alert right now, because there is some sort of energy trying to affect you, interfere, run interference. I'm hearing run interference. I want to stop you. Okay, so there are a whole lot of some of you. There are a whole lot of you doing something right. You are doing something right. You're irritating someone or a group of someone's. I'm going to say that this group is spiritually gifted. This person or group or both spiritually gifted. They anticipate something about your behavior causing something, some sort of favorable situation for yourself, and they are actively running interference because they foresee what's coming. It could be real or perceived. Real or perceived. They could think something's going to happen if you do well, something that's unfounded, but they are still working as if it's real. So, working against you if it's real. Let's see what cards we have for defense mechanism. Defense mechanism as a theme. What is your defense mechanism? Do you protect yourself energetically? Or is just the gate wide open for any and everything to come and go as it pleases? Ace of Cups. Here we go. Maybe we are sticking with that love message. That Oracle card is taking on two meanings for me. I said that it felt like you need to be on guard, that somebody is trying to interfere. Somebody is trying to interfere. Somebody from outside of a couple, a connection, is trying to interfere. They're trying to run interference. They're very deliberately trying to cause conflict in that situation. But I also get that one of the parties may be so guarded that it's difficult to get something going. This is about love, though. Ace of Cups. This is a whole lot of genuine emotion. So, the fearful one, use your discernment, of course. With this and any other tarot reading, use your discernment. But the fearful one may be seeing a problem that doesn't exist. You may be creating a different problem with your apprehension. Tap into your intuition. Oh my goodness. Lean on your spirit team. Lean on your spirituality. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. If that person is showing you positive things and you're imagining negative things without evidence, then that's a clear sign that it's more your thoughts than their actual behavior. But intuition trumps all of that. So if you get clear direction intuitively, I would follow that. With strength from the past. So somebody held back in this situation. Somebody held back, but I feel like it wasn't for any malicious reason at all. It doesn't even really feel protective. I mean, that's kind of part of it, slightly protective. But it was really, I think, out of respect. It was bad timing whenever this connection initially happened or last happened. It wasn't a good time to initiate something more than what the relationship was. It wasn't time to start something, and so that holding back was out of respect. Like, I'm not going to play games with you. I'm not going to be hot and heavy one moment and distant the next. Somebody was focused on something else, and therefore they put this on the back burner. Seven of coin for your current energy. Somebody's a little impatient, tired of waiting. That's what I heard. Tired of waiting. Are you though? Don't rush it. You have things to do. Whomever that is impatient, you have things to do. Things you know you want to do before you get into a relationship with anybody. And you are energetically impatient and sort of nagging at the energy, like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? But you aren't ready. It doesn't take a ton of stuff for you to get ready, but get ready and stop worrying about when it's going to happen. These did not come out. There's too many. I didn't like how they fell, so I'm shuffling again. Oh, the star. Hope. Oh my goodness. And right now the energy is hopeful. I mean, it's hopeless. It's hopeless. It is. This is impatience. This is born out of impatience. That new shiny thing hasn't happened. So somebody is catastrophizing. They are foreseeing a negative outcome because it's taken so long. There's a lesson that to be learned here. If you develop patience, first of all, the wait won't be agony, but it won't take as long. It's taking this long so you can learn patience. If you're avoiding it, you're avoiding the lesson. You are fixating on things. You are energetically affecting the action in this situation. You're energetically affecting it by fixating on things. You got to relax and let it happen. And if you have truly prayed for something, or you're manifesting something, you have to believe on some level that you can have it. Instead of setting your intention, speaking it, and then looking for evidence to support that maybe it's something you could have, that energy is confusing, and I understand why it's delayed. The universe doesn't know what to give you. You ask for one thing, but your energy is not aligned to have it. In the current energy, any relationship that you started would turn sour, not because you aren't a good match or because the other person is a good person. You would literally turn a good person into showing up as a not so good person because of your energy. This is not high vibing energy. It's a bit of a frantic nature. Yeah, you got to believe you can have it, or else put it on the shelf. Delay it until you do the work for yourself to believe that it's possible for you. And by it, I'm meaning anything that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're looking forward to, whatever it is you believe in your heart of hearts is what you want. You have to believe that you can have it in order to manifest it. And that didn't apply to everybody. Not everyone has that same energy of delay, but it was a direct message to somebody. Somebody needed to hear that. So for potential outcomes, what do we have? Potential outcomes in this love situation. Somebody that you, either one or both of you was holding back in the past. It just was bad timing. You're a bit impatient and working on that so that you can relax and let this come in. And there's a loss of hope. There's almost a desperation in the current energy because of the length of time between actions in this situation. We have the Two of Wands. There is no plan. Why? The Devil. Interference. There's interference. There's interference. There's interference. This is also responsible for some of the desperation feelings, the confusion, the energy is being interrupted. I believe somebody is tapping it energetically, whether they are doing it deliberately or not. Their fixation on you or the other person, their fixation on the connection is running interference. This is somebody who thinks that you don't know. This is somebody who wants to do this covertly. They do not want to be found out. They want you or the other person, either one of you, to believe you're the problem, or you're just not relationship material, or you're not the other person's type. They want self-doubt to replace confidence. Somebody is too confident for other people. Other people perceive you as confident and they want to break it down. They believe it must be fake. They are trying to find vulnerabilities in your confidence so that they can knock you down a peg. Somebody wants to humble you because you think so much of yourself. Do you see why now that this overly eager, impatient energy doesn't seem authentic to you? That may also be interference. Don't claim that energy. If you're feeling that way, you talk yourself out of that. You shift your gears and step into different energy. Because that's not you. That's that energetic interference that somebody is initiating with Six of Coins. There's somebody who believes that they will get paid off, that they will benefit, likely financially, from a split in this connection. So, don't know what the dynamic is, but there's a reason somebody does not want you with another person. Possibly they benefit from that other person or from you while you're apart, and they don't want to see resources go into a couple dynamic or family dynamic, shared assets. They don't want to see that. They want to have things the way they are right now. They want to keep things the same way they are now. This is a person whose energy is just not on the same level. They will stand out. If this person is in your circle or in your person's circle, this person will stand out. Their energy is low vibrational. They will appear childish. I was going to say immature, but it's not. No, childish. They will really appear childlike, and not in a sweet, endearing way. They do things that you respond either in your head just thinking it or literally saying they're too old for that. Their actions generate that response from people. It's surprising the things that they say and do given their age or status in life. They're childish. So yeah, if this is giving codependent, somebody is codependent on one of the people in this connection, and that's why they're trying to interfere and keep one of them from connecting to somebody else. They don't want their well to run dry, so to speak. Three of Cups. This person maybe appear to be a friend. This may be a mutual friend. I'll also say, if this is resonating for you, and you are trying to figure out who is running this interference, this is somebody that you had a separation from in the past, and you came back together. This is a person that, for whatever reason, you split. It did not need to be uh, on bad terms. It didn't need to be an argument or anything. It's like you went quiet or everybody got busy. You lost touch for a while from this person and reconnected. Everything seemed fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. That period apart led them to believe, out of insecurity, that you were discarding them. And they reconnected so they could get you back. So if you want to know who it is in your circle who is putting out negative energy toward the things that would benefit you, it's that person who's holding a grudge because you walked away from them in the past. And again, it does not appear to me to be as a breakup or anything. Just seemed like you maybe grew apart or got self-involved and neglected a friend. Well, they did not take it in stride. No matter how they have presented themselves to you, they are holding a grudge, they are angry, they are bitter, and they intend to make you pay for it. They are building up a bunch of negative karma for themselves, though. So it appears they're hurting themselves, ultimately. What do I have on the bottom? Oh, wow. 10 of coins. They can't stop it. Not that they can't stop what they're doing. They can, but they choose not to. They can't stop this connection. It's the 10 of coins. This is very grounded. This is grounded and stable and built to last. And they are not powerful enough to cause a rift, a lasting rift in this connection. Um, hmm. When they figure that out, when they finally realize that nothing that they are doing or have done has split you two up, they are going to react negatively, outwardly, publicly. This is a person who may have an adult tantrum. I said they're childish. They're going to have a tantrum from not getting their way. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't love this energy, so I'm going to end this here. This is, again, you're protected. You have protection. You're a stronger person. You're a stronger person. You're fortified from the inside. This person is a shell. This person is a shell, and their growth is stunted at childhood for whatever reason. Their growth was stunted in childhood. So possibly something traumatic happened to them very young. They stopped growing at that point. And so I'm feeling sympathy for that person now. That's why they are behaving the way they are, but they're just not strong enough. They are not a match for you. So this is a minor inconvenience at most. But I hope you can find compassion and grace for this person, because they are putting themselves in a very difficult spot, and they are going to react to losses in a public way, therefore compounding the losses. Whatever they are losing is going to be bigger because they're going to lose respect because of their childish behavior. All right, collective. That's what I have for you. I'm sorry about this one. It was a little dark, a little deep. If it resonates, please like the video, follow or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.